There's so many guns in this game. A lot of trash guns, though. These are the two most annoying eggs because they're the two eggs that I know the least about. Well, technically, that's not true. They're the two eggs that I've done the least amount of times. That's the problem. And they're kind of annoying. Yeah. But I really don't know what Conti's doing. I really don't.
Me neither. We're gonna play some of that Chinatown Easter egg.
They should actually have an Easter egg like that, or a location on a map in Chinatown. Or imagine there's a map like in China, you know, like it's all
In
in some part of
Wuhan.
like, yeah, a map that could be like part, there could be a little bit of jungle in it too, maybe, or not jungle, but just like, I don't know.
Like, Firebase.
Yeah, a little bit. A little like that. That Paris map would have been cool. That was a cool idea. I'm surprised. I don't know why I never did it.
Yeah.
Some of these guns look so stupid. Like they're so impractical. Like the 1911, the the Jupiter and the Jupiter 2, like the variants for it, have literally like a handle in front of the trigger. Like, why would you need, or how would the handle even go on there? It's so stupid. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, what the hell? It's to control
It's
the
dumb as hell.
recoil, dude.
So dumb.
What?
What?
This can't be.
Conti's actually in the party. Wow.
Risen from the dead.
So I get on, right? And I'm like, I better get on a little bit early, make sure that World War II, make sure all the DLCs are installed and everything. I check it, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. It says all the DLCs are installed, alright. And then I look at the actual game itself, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why is there a lock on this game?
Because you're a bot.
And then, I realize that the reason is because for some reason my console thinks that the downloaded version of World War II that I owned in the past, apparently was now licensed to my girlfriend. Don't know how. Don't understand it. No clue. Always had that. Had it for years, but yeah, so the only way that I could fix that problem was to delete it and re-download it. So I deleted it and then went back to go check my library to see if the download version was still there, and nope, so it just randomly took that game from me. Don't have that anymore, so I had to use my disc version. So that's cool. Anyways, it'll be done in probably like 15 minutes.
Oh.
All the DLCs are installed, but at least that's what it says. It might actually be closer to 10 because my internet's not that shitty. But yeah. So hi, how's it going?
You
My
didn't even
morning's
need to
going
delete it
fucking
technically.
great. What?
I said technically you didn't even need to delete it though.
I mean, if it's not my game, the most I could have done was I couldn't even
You
make.
could have just changed the like. You could have just
Yeah, primary
figure what the
PS4.
setting is.
I mean, the most I could have done would be make her account the primary, which I couldn't have done because she has her own PS4, which has the account as the primary, and that's in Wisconsin. So I would have had to get a flight to Wisconsin, like get a random second account.
Or you could have
to make
hacked in.
primary.
No, you could have hacked in.
Yeah,
to
no.
the PS4.
Yeah, no. I really couldn't have. I really couldn't have. So yeah.
Or you could have just signed in on that PS4 or whatever, and then.
What are you fucking talking about? The PS4, it's in Wisconsin. It's halfway across the fucking country.
You catch a flight there and you fucking fix the shit.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, that would be fast. That would be so much faster than re-downloading the game, Alpha. You're right. That would be so much faster.
It really would.
Right. All right, guys. I'll see you in like a week when I get back. Then we'll start instead of in 10 minutes. But yeah, so Ruben's favorite World War II is coming back to fight us again. I just figured I'd let everybody know what's happening.
Yeah, there's another World War II coming out this year too.
Yeah, I heard that someone told me that MW2 remastered was confirmed the next World War.
Yeah,
or the
that's
next,
so stupid.
COD.
No.
I mean, I've done literally -2 research into this, and I don't think I'm ever gonna start.
Why would they remaster the campaign 2 years ago and now decide to make the full game remaster? That just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he said MW3. I don't know. It was something like that. It was one of the
No,
Modern
it
Warfare
was
games
more
coming back.
Modern Warfare
And that doesn't
2
make any sense. The Modern Warfare 3
multiplayer.
wasn't that high in demand. Like, why would they remaster that? Like, I already remastered 1 and 2. There's just no reason for them to do that.
I don't know, man. But
And they couldn't make that the main COD. There's no way they could do that.
Hey Ruben, does it sound like somebody took his mic and like put it in a toilet and then smacked it with a hammer and then tried to make it work again?
So dumb.
Does it not
No.
sound like that when he talks? Like
No.
it sound, like you sound totally normal to me, but then when he talks, I hear this like it sounds like fucking he's trying to talk from us to us from underwater.
Maybe it's his voice.
Oh,
I
maybe.
don't know. No, it 100% sounds like his mic.
Nah, he just sounds fine for me.
Does it? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, his mic sounds completely different than well, not completely, but like noticeably different than what I remember. I don't remember it
I don't know,
sounding
dude.
like a. Come on, you could not. You had to have heard it right there. Come on.
No.
God, fucking hell. I don't know then. Sounded like somebody was morphing him with a transformer.
So dumb.
Back at it. Yo, we going back to the Netherlands for this one.
Cringe.
Because we're doing Tortured Path.
Don't remind me.
Help the Bureau extract the pieces of Barbarossa's sword out of enemy territory and land and into the hands of our agents. The Tortured Path.
This game makes me want to kill myself sometimes. It makes me re-download it like 10 minutes before we have to start. That's when I really want to die.
Tortured piss.
Ruben, when he plays this game in general.
Torture.
Yeah.
If the next game's actually World War II, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm gonna make Ruben buy it.
If the next game is
Of
another
course you'll
World War
play it.
II game and it's shit, I'm gonna retire from Call of Duty. Because this Call of Duty was ass. Modern Warfare did not have my attention. Because there was no zombies. And before that, what do we have? Black Ops 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not gonna happen. It's like... Wait, and before Black Ops 4, we had World War II zombies. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've heard rumors that they might not even make a COD, that they might just keep supporting it. Sledgehammer might help support Cold War for like another year.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that'd be better than the new COD or not.
I thought Sledgehammer tweeted something like COD 2021 is well on its way for its scheduled release in November. I thought that's what they tweeted.
All I know is if they're doing another World War II COD, it's really weird. Because they've already done how many of them?
I don't know.
It's like the most popular. Yeah,
They gotta do
Vanguard,
another
supposedly
Infinite
called.
Warfare. We were left off with a cliffhanger in Infinite Warfare Zombies, so we gotta play
Dude, no
some
one gives
more
a
of that.
fuck about Infinite Warfare Zombies. God damn it. No one gives a fuck.
It had storyline.
No one cares.
Not like this.
Dude,
this game.
everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to go to Cold War and pay $20 for each fucking operator. Yay! That's what I want to do.
No,
Yay!
well, technically, Rivas, one of the new operators, has a skin in the Battle Pass. So if you just got the Battle Pass,
Oh, good God, that makes it all better. Literally, when the game first came out, every single operator was achievable by some method in game, like get a certain amount of bloodthirsties for Woods, or get a certain amount of stealth kills for that other dude, whatever his name is, fucking beanbag head. But anyways, like every single operator they've added after launch, every single one is in a pack that costs $20. They might have been achievable in a battle pass. I don't care. That's what's happening right now. Every single one, without exception.
True.
And it is so great. It's just, how hard is it to have characters in a game that are achievable in-game? Like, I get the skins. Fine, put them in chests or something. I don't care. But every single operator costs $20 a piece? Oh, that's so fucking garbage.
There's a rumor that going around that the COD this year might not even have multiplayer.
That's fine with me.
it has no
Which, I don't
multiplayer, it
know.
has no zombies, and it has
Okay.
no campaign. It's just an extension, and it
It's
brings
just
you
a,
to
it's just a
Warzone.
title. It's
That'd be
it's a
so
title
stupid.
screen. It's just a title screen.
Supposedly it's going to have zombies though. I mean, that's what the rumor is. Of course, all
That's
of
all I
this is
care
rumored.
about.
All
all
of
I
this is
give
just
a
rumored though, so I mean, who knows?
Bro, how many years now has the zombies community been waiting for like a zombies only game?
Years and years and years.
Yeah, well, you know,
Supposedly there's one
exactly.
under development.
Like, there have been multiplayer only CODs.
It wouldn't
several
take them
times.
that long to do it. I mean, they can do, DLC, like 4 DLC maps, like, not, it doesn't take that, especially if they devoted all the resources to it, which they've never done. I mean, they could get it done pretty quick. Really should not take that long. Of course,
Yeah,
it also
but-
depends how many maps they put on it, or if they're gonna do, if they're just gonna have let's just say they're gonna have 5 maps on there on launch, and then they're just gonna add more as
No,
they
they'll
go.
have 2 like Cold War. They'll have 2.
One like Cold War. Cold War had 1 on launch.
After almost 7 months, we still have 2
Yeah.
maps.
Yeah, yeah. They're just like, oh, we'll put out this fucking dumb
You know what?
bullshit
It
Outbreak
sucks
game
because
mode,
I
and
was
they'll be
actually kind of
satisfied.
excited. Like right around Fire Z, I was actually starting to like the game a lot more because they released it early, and then they came out with Outbreak not too long after that, and it was making it seem like, hey, they're getting back on track here, and they're gonna
And
release
then
all
they
kinds of
never
stuff.
released any
And they're
more
like, oh,
zombies
hey guys, now
content.
we're gonna actually make Outbreak kind of a main mode and just roll with that. We're not ever gonna give you a new map. It's like, wow. So I would have preferred you can just get rid of Outbreak altogether, and I'd take another map over it.
Another 3 maps or something, yeah. Like, you see, you know what part of it I feel like is? The fact that they made all the DLC free on that game. I feel like that's part of why they did that. You don't have to pay for the fucking maps and shit, so they probably were like, fuck it, we're just not gonna try. yeah, don't worry guys, come on in, all the DLC are
technically we're only
free.
gonna get 2 more regular maps though, I think, right? Because
Well,
I think Outbreak or whatever and all that shit counts as like kind of a DLC sort of. So
Yeah, I saw that
I think we're only
somewhere
gonna
that
get 2
they
more
counted
maps.
Outbreak as DLC too.
Yeah, so we're only gonna get 2 more maps. So you figure if you go with a timeline of other cards and the 4 maps they released, it's no wonder we haven't gotten another map yet.
I mean, but to release maps this slow?
I know.
This is just like I honestly don't even. I would not be surprised at all. If they just don't release another map until the next.
The only
game
I could ever get away with that was maybe BO3 if the maps were that good. Like, Shadows wasn't loved on launch, but it was good enough to, get to Horizon Truck, and then Horizon Truck was so good. Like, the maps overall were pretty good.
Carried the game.
You could play,
and then you remember
none of this shit carries the game at all, dude. Like, they're just okay.
And then there's fucking the fact that that game ended with 14 maps. 14.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's why BO3 will always be considered that best zombies COD of
even
PS4.
if Chronicles wasn't in it, it still would be the best. And then you add Chronicles on top of it, it's like you can't beat it.
Remember that time that we were supposed to get Chronicles 2 in BO4? Remember that? Remember when
and then BO4 ended up being trash. It was like cancel.
Well, they do the same shit all the time. Like fucking, I have a sneaky suspicion if people just weren't hating that hard on BO4. Like BO4 was bad, but it was not worth that much hate that it got.
Some of the maps were.
It was not worth canceling it though. Like its saving grace would have been Chronicles 2, but the hate was so bad that Activision they don't have a good brain. They just work off of just people bitching. So they were like, pull it.
The problem with it is that, to be honest, if there's only a couple maps on there that I think are just trash. Like, for the most part, it's not the maps that are bad, it's just the way it plays, like the gameplay, and the way some of the Easter egg steps in the maps. Like, if the gameplay was like BO3, a lot of those maps would have been, considered very good.
Which is hilarious considering it's the next game. Lol.
I gotta take a piss.
What a surprise.
Wow.
Nobody cared.
He likes to announce it.
He's gonna say that, and then he's gonna mute his mic, and he's gonna go watch fucking World War II gameplay and be so infatuated.
How to get good in a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. And he's gonna just be starry-eyed, just in love with World War II. Dude, I'm so glad that this happened. It just made me fucking reinstall the entire game. Dude, it's so great. I would just like to acknowledge that at the very beginning it said 10 minutes, and now that I'm halfway it still says 10 minutes. I would just like that to be known. So, I have no idea how long it's gonna take. Like, I don't
You said it's halfway down though, right? So.
It's more than halfway now. It's moving
well,
pretty
it'll
steadily.
probably just take another 10 minutes then.
It said 10 minutes at the beginning.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes and it's halfway done, so yeah, it'll take another 10 probably.
Who knows? I swear to God, if I get on there and not all of the fucking DLC are installed like it told me. I literally installed them all a second time just to make sure that they were installed because I've had this situation before where it just when you delete the game it fucks up the DLCs that are installed. So if they're not installed when I get on here, I'm gonna be super salty.
If they're not, then just install Tortured Path.
What DLC even is that?
It's the third one.
Yeah, but what is? They don't. Do they even go by
Pretty sure it's called.
numbers?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah, like that, because there's.
You have to click on it and look and see, you know, what it says. Like that's pretty much.
Yeah, because they don't have them numbered like other games do. They don't even have World War II on the title of the DLCs.
They just have it in, like the picture or whatever, and then it just has like a name or whatever, you know. Like,
Yeah,
whatever. I don't even remember the names.
I have them right in front of me, but you know. Oh, what the fuck? This is so dumb.
What?
No one said anything to like make you say that.
Is the install done?
No.
What?
No. We said it's like a little bit more than halfway done, so yeah.
It's approaching 2/3, you know. So it's moving pretty fast. It's okay. Ruben's just excited to get into the game.
Yes.
Tortured Path is a great place to start. I don't know shit for dick about fucking Tortured Path, so you know, I've played it a few times, but that's about the extent of it. So
I remember we had to.
I pulled up the guide.
some
I've been reading
stuff.
about it. I remember the first map pretty well, but then you know the second map is where it starts getting dicey. I just figure we'll go one map at a time now because we couldn't even beat the first map last time. So once we beat it, then we'll worry about the other ones.
yeah, I've like done, I've done the first part a few times, so I'm gonna be able to follow pretty decently the first part, but I've never like even attempted. Well, I've been to the second part before, but I've never like gotten.
They get more and
Very
more
far in
annoying.
it.
Let me just put it that way.
Well, you see, I know, and even if I didn't know, there's no way in God's green earth I wouldn't doubt you, or I would doubt you.
The
But-
third one, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I hope to God that by now there's a guide for the third map's, like, puzzle, because I remember the first time I did it, I've only done that puzzle once, and that was when this map came out, and it was a bitch. Like, that was one of the worst puzzles I'd ever done in a zombie game ever, and there was no guide for it, and it was a nightmare. So I'm praying to God that there's a guide for it,
Shadow
because
Throne.
there isn't. I'm really not, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not.
Yeah, we'll just do like a shadow, like the Shadowed Throne fucking puzzle.
You mean the fucking birds? Or the statues?
No, I mean, well, that is a fucking nightmare. But I was talking about how there's a guide for the statues.
Yeah, I hope there's a guide for like that. I really do, because if there isn't, it's. You literally had the first time I had to do it, I had to just do it kind of just like just trial and error, like just kind of guessing, because there literally was no guide.
That fucking guide for the statues came out so fucking early.
Oh, you know what's fun? I'm sorry, there is technically a guide, but you know what the guide was? It was basically Dalek saying, "Oh, just trial and error, you know, just do what I do right here, just kind of guess around."
Just throw it in there,
Like,
guys.
thanks.
You'll get it.
Like, thanks for making a video telling me, oh.
Just throw it in the cauldron and just spin it up. Dude, why do people think that he's good? He's not. God, he's so garbage. He's probably I don't know. He might be the worst big zombie YouTuber.
You know, it's
Darth
like
Goody.
he's just the only big zombie YouTuber that even did a guide for Tochi Path of Frozen Dawn. So
Yeah, because all the main zombie YouTubers quit by that point and came back
sucks
later.
rough Waffle didn't keep playing because he probably would have some pretty good guides.
Hi guys, Mr.
Yeah,
He's annoying as hell. I don't know, he's not even that good, but he is. Yeah, he does make pretty good guides. Like in terms of Easter, I gotta get him that.
Yeah, I know that people have started coming back to Cold War, like Mr. Telexify came back, and like several of the zombie YouTubers came back to Cold War. I'm sure they're all fucking gone now since there's no more content, but that's not the point.
Yeah, they came back to beat the Easter egg and then they left again. That's pretty much. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
probably.
And the Easter egg was such a joke, so easy of a joke. They were like, okay, let's just play one day and then we're done. You know, like,
I want you to know that I got on Cold War when the game first came out. Did the first Easter egg, completed it first attempt, with not knowing a single thing. I had a fucking retard in my game that knew how to do it, and we just went and did it. And then fucking the next map came out, got with the same retard, did it first try again, not knowing a fucking thing. Like, it's just you don't have to try.
There's this big discussion going around ever since Cold War came out, like a big discussion. The community seems to be like 50-50 on it, about whether to keep Easter eggs like this, make them kind of easier, or go back to how it was, make it hard or whatever. And everyone seems to be kind of torn on it. And the developers say, hey, because the percentages of people who do it, we want to make it easier. But I mean, there's an easy solution to that, and World War II is the one that solves it. For every map, make it casual and make it hardcore. The casuals for everybody, all those casuals, just go ahead, and the hardcore is for the old timers, like the OGs. I don't know why they don't do that.
It blows my mind, right? Like,
if you look at the statistics, like Final Rake, how many people did the casual? It's probably the same, close to, well, it's not going to be quite as high as Cold War because no one plays this game, but,
you can check.
The hardcore is much, much lower than the casual, and the casual is a lot higher, so I mean, they should literally just do that. I mean, they're never going to because it's probably just too much work for them.
Yeah,
I mean, look at this game. They probably were going to. I think I actually read didn't they say they were planning on doing that for the rest of the maps, but they canceled it. They just didn't want to do
something like that. Yeah,
the work or whatever. Or, just people just weren't playing this game enough for them to even bother. So,
yeah, dude, this is what annoys me, right? Like, if you have a game that's failing, it's going down the tubes, and it's a big game like COD. Why in God's green earth would you cancel the shit that's gonna save it? Like, they could have put in the extra work and added the casual and the hardcores to the other maps. Maybe there would be some different steps that people like that they didn't add that they would have added that people would think are really cool and bring people back.
I don't know, dude.
It doesn't make sense to just stop putting, like, if you have a game that's not doing well, just putting in less work and trying even less is just going to make people hate it more. You're basically throwing it into the fire. And it's not like the answers are difficult. People come up with the answers for them, like, constantly, but they just don't. You think fucking anybody, like, that's the kind of proof you need that nobody at any of these companies actually watches anything on any of their games. Nothing. Because people are screaming the answers, like, from rooftops on, like, YouTube or wherever else, and those changes never come.
People who run the company, man, the ones who make all the decisions, they just don't give a shit.
Yeah, they want to make profit. They want to talk to their shareholders, and they want to be able to give their.
What they don't understand is that if you do it right and you listen to the people and you do people, they'll spend the money. Like, I just don't understand why.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what's happening right now. We're in a
look at Zombies Chronicles, man.
We're in a phase of gaming right now where people are like this is happening. EA, Activision, all the big companies, they're all shifting because they moved mostly because of, like, all these microtransactions, how well they did. They moved in that direction because they saw all the money, and that worked good for a couple of years, but people are starting to get fed up with it. People are starting to push back on it, and we're now seeing that shift where people are moving towards something new. Hopefully that's going to be just making new games, because that's where the community is pushing hard, and, like, every single major company, they're all being pushed all at once by all their communities to make better games. Like, EA is being pushed. That's why they made they did shit with Madden last year that they haven't done in any Madden game in like 15 years because they just got pushed super hard when the last Madden came out. Like, all these big companies are starting to actually be forced to make these.
It wasn't like one of the worst rated Maddens like I've ever made.
I don't remember.
I think the reviews for like a 1 or a 2 or something like that.
Well, what's happening is people are hitting them really hard. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the pushback I'm talking about. People are like, they're getting worse reviews than they would normally. People are just like troll bombing it with bad reviews because they're trying to, like, send the message to the companies. You know what I mean? Like, and that, like, for Madden, for example, there was a basically the game that I'm talking about is franchise. It hasn't gotten any major content ads in like 15 years, and and they got fucking pounded at the beginning of this Madden with Fix Madden franchise trending #1 on Twitter for like 3 days.
It seems like the last like 3 Maddens has literally been the exact same franchise, like literally just copy paste. Like,
Not anymore. They
oh my
came out with
God.
a roadmap for Madden 21 and Madden 22 of all these major changes they're gonna add, and they've added some of them to Madden 21, and people are going, okay, they better add the rest of them to Madden 22.
I'm not even gonna
So,
cop it if they
But
don't. Like, I'm gonna wait and see.
then
I'm gonna see. Okay, do they add this stuff? Okay, I'll cop it. Like if they don't,
there's the
literally,
other
I'm
yeah,
not buying
side
it.
like
because
you should go look up the roadmap and see what they're planning on adding for both games.
the EA is doing the good thing, but then you got Square Enix over here with the Marvel's Avengers game.
Oh my
It was
god.
trash when it came out. They tried to fix it. It went the right
And it's
way,
still
but
trash.
now
Then they made it worse
yeah,
again.
they found out that they wanted more money, so they stopped doing the in-game cosmetics vendor
Oh my
thing.
god.
It had like 30 items normally, daily, and refreshed every day. And now it has 4 items, and it refreshes every day. And they put all the fucking MCU skins and everything. They got Iron Man Mark 85 from Endgame skin, and they got Black Widow from Endgame skin, and they got Hawkeye from Endgame. They're all paid. You gotta pay the actual money to get it,
Well, who
to
would
get
pay
those
money for that?
skins.
I mean,
Yeah, and the normal skins that they have are just reskins, like literally different colors of like an Iron Man armor. Just the basic model and just make it green. And that's what
that
you
game had a
get
lot
for
of had
yeah.
so much potential, and they just should have been. It's too bad.
But they also said when the game came out that they were gonna add one new hero every month. The game came
Oh
out in
yeah, that
September
was
of
so dumb.
2020. It has 2 new characters as of today,
Oh my God,
and they're both Hawkeye, but one is female.
that's so stupid. I don't know how they were even gonna. Where are you gonna even find the characters to do that? What right now it'd be what almost up to like 10 by now. Who are you gonna add in there? I don't know why they even.
They
Why
started
would they
off
say
with
something like
Miss
that?
Marvel, the Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Widow. So that's 6 characters. Hawkeye was the next choice because that's one of the Avengers. Then Black Panther is the next one they're gonna add. Captain Marvel they might add at some point, and then from there Doctor Strange, War Machine, the Winter Soldier. Like every single one of the Guardians of the Galaxies could be put in separately. Um, Spider-Man, which was supposed to come out in 2020.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to come out like almost immediately with the game
Yeah,
for PlayStation players?
exactly.
It's so dumb.
And
So dumb.
then
They promised Spider-Man and then no, he didn't never came out. That's so retarded.
if they run out of heroes, they could just put villains in the game as playable characters, like Loki and the Abomination, Taskmaster,
You know, the problem
Ultron.
is by the time I did all that, it'd be like 2052, and no one would be playing the game.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Marvel heroes they could add, and they're not doing it. They just the most recent thing they did is they added champion levels because after all your heroes were level 50, you were just done with the game. There was nothing to do. You could just replay the same missions and then get a gear that you don't need because you're max power level, and you get resources to upgrade those gear pieces, which again you don't need because you're maxed. So there was basically nothing to do, and now they added champion levels, which are like, I don't know, prestige levels. After you get your character to max level, you start earning champion XP, and every champion level you get 1 skill point, and then there's an entire fucking page of filled with skill trees and shit you can do with those champion points, and they're all
Conte,
permanent increases of shit.
Conte, bitch ass.
I don't know, but at least they
As long as
added
the
that.
DLC's installed, we should be good to start because he's on World War II right now. So I mean, just down on it. Oh. after we finish World War II, we get IW. Yeah, Cold War, or at least part of it, and go back to Chronicles. Then we're done.
Yo, are we gonna do the Outbreak Easter egg?
Maybe we will. I haven't decided yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Still
I
gotta
haven't
finish
even
this
done
and
that.
DRW. I haven't either. I haven't been on that game in a minute.
Same. Call of Duty's got me so bored. I went back to Marvel's Avengers to play that.
We'll probably just do Shadows of Evil instead, like 10 times.
All right. Yeah, the games I've been playing recently are like Stranded Deep and City Skylines and the Avengers game. I don't know. It's boring. You've been playing a lot of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Is there a lot to do on
Plats
there?
too. I'm going to anyway. When I plat the third one, I'll have all 3 platted.
Oh damn.
Resident Evil 8. I was playing that before Mass Effect. So I gotta get that plat.
And the new Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Have you played Returnal?
No.
Have you seen
I was
gameplay?
wondering whether to get that or not. I was tempted to get that.
It looks really good. And they say that the game has haptic feedback in the
I don't want to really pay $70 for that's the problem. I don't want to really pay $70 for that game. Like
Yeah.
when if it goes on sale and I can get it for like 55 or lower or something like that, then I'll probably work off it. $70 is just a bit much. I want to send you this video real quick while we're waiting. I was actually.
Did somebody say
hard.
videos? Better interrupt that.
Is your shit
Good God,
installed?
if I don't see my fucking DLC on here, I swear to God, we're gonna have doing Cold War Zombies today and just fucking
Even
skip
if it wasn't,
this
you
shit.
could literally just download Torture Pad. That would take like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You take like 2 minutes, bitch.
Oh.
How are you gonna send me a video?
Because
No,
I'm
how?
gonna go find you on Twitter again.
I could literally just, go to the PlayStation app and then just.
Can you send videos
share
on
it to
there?
that. Yes.
You can send links.
The fuck.
I literally
links.
send emojis on there.
Come on,
Yeah,
bruh.
that. But there we go.
This video had me cracking up, honestly. If you know anything about Warzone,
Are you gonna send it in the chat, or are you gonna send it
I'm gonna send it in the
specifically?
chat.
Bitch, what the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the
China.
prank?
Okay, what's wrong with this?
Oh, no.
Doctor Disrespect, Call of Duty Warzone. Oh.
Three in front of you. Drop one.
Is that Ninja?
I don't know what he's playing with there.
There's no audio. Just fucking throw the headset over there. Right? Because the audio fucking sucks.
He was playing with Ninja.
It cracks me up, it really does.
Jesus. Bam, gone.
Fucking audio. You know? Where the fuck is your audio? Where's this guy's audio? Standing right there. Huh? Doesn't exist. Guy's fucking moving straight beat. Nothing. Don't hear him at all. I know the guy's firing at him thinking, okay, he bullshit, man. The guy
Oh
lands
Jesus!
right next to me, can't fucking hear a thing. The audio fucking sucks in this fucking game. It does. I'm so sick of it.
Don't play the game then, dude. Just hit your shot, dude.
He has to because that's the way that game gets him the most views. This is funny.
Of course it does.
How come I don't get that fucking information? I don't get nothing. I fucking don't get nothing. Nothing. I get nothing. I get fucking
That one cracked me up, dude. I was dying when that happened. His fucking glasses. He got really mad that, and he just walked away.
Let me sprint right to the fucking corner of the building. Let me sprint. Now y'all stop. It always happens. It's always been terrible.
Why is he so red?
Holy shit. Another year.
Oh, you know why.
He's heated.
I'll take it. It's okay.
Yes. Huh?
I'm buying this, bro.
Hold on, give me a second.
Fucking audio. None. None.
Sounds like there's no audio.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna be honest. That's what makes it funny though. Is he's actually kind of right. The audio in that game is historically very, very bad. Like it's some of the worst audio in any type of game ever. That's why it's funny.
What?
But of course, some of the times he dies though, it's not because of the audio. That's also what makes it funny because he's just playing the audio.
All right, heal it, sprint. You're a fucking hero. Fucking go hero. Sprinting and healing. Right there. I don't hear every last second. Whoa. That's fucking terrible. Audio design, that's why. Always happening.
It's Call of Duty. What do you expect? Are we running?
Pretty sure it was that video. There's something in that video that I found really funny that I just could not. I purposely saved it because I knew I had to send it to someone because it was that funny. I don't remember what it was though. I'm trying to remember what it was. Might have been the other video.
Good job, guys. Hey, good job, Infinity Martin. Look at this fucking sprinting around. Nothing. Fucking nothing. The guy's not nothing. 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 Fucking no audio. Okay, audio is such a distraction. Worst audio design ever in the history of first-person shooter games. I think it's this game. I really do. It's, I don't know, everything just feels like it's more of a distraction eating.
Oh my, how far are you in that video?
I'm at 4 minutes 12 seconds.
Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, when you get to like 9:20, I remember, I'd seen this,
Uh,
I don't know if it was during a live stream or what, in another video, but I remember seeing that, and it was fucking hilarious.
This is nothing. There's fucking no audio. Nothing. Zero.
does he know about dead silence?
No, the thing is though, you can see whether someone's using dead silence or not in the kill cam. And that's why he flips out, is when they don't have dead silence, that's when he flips out, because he's like, oh, why can't I hear him? If they have dead silence on, you're not hearing them no matter what. I don't care how good your shit is. You're not hearing them. Period. You were just not. They can sprint full speed, and you're never gonna know, no matter what. That's the difference in between that and Blackout. The Blackout's audio was actually pretty good. Like, if you had a good headset, you could actually hear people even with dead silence on.
Fucking game audio sucks. Done. Pisses me off every time. Sucks. Doesn't act the way it should. Shooter game.
Oh.
audio sucks. It fucking does.
Conti. Holy shit,
Dealing
dude.
with another problem right
What the
now.
fuck you doing, bruh?
I just told you what I'm doing, bruh.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out a second problem, my dude.
Well, what's the problem,
And
homie?
it's my problem is that apparently what was happening is for some reason this card that I have that expires in 2024 will not it won't literally Sony is just like, we don't want your $60 for PlayStation Plus. We won't take it. They won't take my money. So now I have to find a way to buy fucking PlayStation Plus to play World War II when they literally just every time I try to buy it with my card it says error has occurred. At first, it was saying that the card that is expired, so I went and I edited the information to confirm and literally made sure that it said it says 2024, which I didn't know that happened yet. I didn't realize that we were past that. My mistake. But then I get through and I go try to buy it again, and now instead of saying it's expired, since I just proved it's not to the fucking system, it's like error has occurred, error has occurred, error has occurred. And it says, search PlayStation.com/support for this error code. So I'm like, okay, I'll search it, see what's happening. We cannot find this error code. This error code does not exist.
Did you type
What?
it in wrong, bruh?
No, motherfuck. It's been in there for years. It's the same
I'm talking about the error code. Did you put the wrong damn error
No,
code?
it literally auto types it in for you. Like when it gives you the error code, there's an option to hit triangle to search that exact error code on their site.
Well, put in another card, or put in, I don't know, put in something else for a different form of payment method, or just delete that
Try to
card
buy-
as a whole and re-put it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. That's literally what I'm doing as you're saying this.
Or
As you
maybe
were
try to
saying this,
buy
it's-
it on your phone.
Could do that.
I guess, but I'm just gonna. I need this
You
one
can
to
buy it
work.
through the app, right?
Yeah.
Regardless, I need it to work, so it doesn't matter if I can buy it on the app or
You
not.
just so happen to be out of PlayStation Plus today of all days. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and that's probably why it showed I didn't have fucking World War II owned,
Holy
because it was
shit.
through PlayStation Plus. That's probably what caused the entire problem. It's just so retarded all for this fucking dumbass game, dude. I should have just been like, no, guys, I
I
broke
thought
my
you were in that
fucking...
video now.
I should have just told you guys I broke my finger and I can never play zombies again. Why did I do this? Why did I decide to come fucking play this shit?
Really?
What?
Can I just acknowledge,
How
like,
far are you in that video?
the fact that all this
Uh,
shit's happening is the worst omen for
7:41.
the zombies we're about to play ever?
Sprinted over to my left. I did not hear anything. And then I'm shooting this fucking
Oh, so you already saw it in the
guy.
one in 9 minutes or whatever, or no?
This game is
No.
so fucking terrible.
Oh, okay.
It really is.
7 minutes,
It's gonna
41
die in like
seconds.
2 weeks. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. I don't know what else to say. I guarantee it.
Oops.
I guarantee. Warzone will be dead in 2 weeks.
Yikes.
You
Yikes.
guarantee, huh?
Yeah, that's like saying fucking Tom Brady is dead, like, done at 35, and he's not gonna get another Super Bowl ring. Like, you're so retarded. Only fucking retards say that stupid shit. That's how you know you're dumb.
I don't fucking hear him. I mean, what the fuck? Wait, what? How do I not hear this guy? This other guy?
Because your fucking mic is garbage. That's probably why.
This is not good advertisement for the headphones that he got.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah, get better headphones. If you're gonna be that competitive, or you're gonna scream like that if you don't hear somebody, then you.
In his
then
defense, though, the audio in the game is very bad. It has nothing to do with your headset. You can have the best headset in the world, and you're still gonna have trash audio in that game. The audio is that bad. What's funny about it, though, is that sometimes he'll blame the audio when it's not the actual audio. Sometimes it's just him being garbage.
Does anyone
Yeah,
know
you'll
what
literally-
happened to him? Why he got banned on Twitch yet?
I don't know, man.
Hey, what the fuck is calling? Oh my god, hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, he has to walk his dog.
Nope, probably. Something like that. We were supposed to start like an hour ago, dude.
I feel like if I fucking mute this game, I would play way better. It's just a distraction audience. I got the fucking crowd coming up here going, yeah,
I remember seeing that. Like, I think it was live when I saw that, and I literally just started dying. Everyone in the comments was like, LMAO, like, it shit was so fucking hilarious.
Just Alt F4.
Bye. Holy shit, give me all the fucking games.
Dr. Duns for Spuckton.
There's so many rage compilation videos of them, it's hilarious. So many. I mean, there's literally one's dedicated to just complaining about audio. I mean, that tells you how many times he's raged.
There's no audio.
I mean, there's another video where he pretends to call like one of the top guys in Infinity War, and he's like, "Did you come up with the design for the Gulag?" He's like, "Well, that was you, huh?" And then he asks him, he's like, "Did you also come up with a design where he doesn't give you any guns, so you just run each other with your fists?" And he's like, "That was you, huh?" It's like, okay. It's like, "Hey, John, go screw yourself." The guy he plays duels with nowadays is Z Laner. Like, he's kind of a smaller time streamer, but he's very good at the game. He carries him a lot.
Carried the doctor.
Yeah, he does. Like, he's very good all around. Like, if you were playing a battle royale game, like, that's the kind of party you'd want. Like, he's very good. He's just good all around. Like, it's not even just about him being skilled. Like, he's good at communicating. Like, he's a good team player. He's good at like he's a smart player. Like, he's just everything you'd want in a battle royale partner. He's very good.
Alright.
Oh man, it's never simple with Conti. It's always something.